and back to another Steel Play official commentary guide of one of my favorite games of all time, Final Fantasy XII. I hope you guys enjoy this. Will be part 7, and we'll be covering the Tomb of Wraithball and our adventure to get there, which will begin in the Yensa. You got it, the Yog Yensa, and there ain't not too much to point out other than some noteworthy items. And of course we got boss on our side. And there's a shitload of new things available for us to buy at the merchant nearby. Kind of funny because we just said buy and nearby, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. There's a lot of neat stuff you could buy from the merchant nearby. But let's collect a lot of succulent fruits first. You can get them in chains and you could battle them like crazy around here in the, I guess, starting area. It's called the refinery. It's in the beginning of the quicksand area, and that's that. I'm a person who just asked me, I can't talk. I'm like, I'll keep it down, but I don't think I can't stop talking. Isn't that absurd? Well, I mean, apparently I live with other people. But yeah, so, I always said that's kind of like, I never really, like, me personally, right? I don't really let loud noises bother me. I just don't. I don't know why. But, other people don't seem to know how to get around it, like with white noise or stuff like that. I don't know. Or just earplugs. So, I mean, I just, in general, noise doesn't bother me that much, so. Anyway, yeah, that being said, so, because I'm looking to get these things, and man, alright, these guys too, they love to get slow on you sometimes, well, sometimes. But yeah, I was trying to get in the middle of something, I got interrupted, I'm sorry about that. Really was my reason for it. Really. Oh, just somebody being rude, I guess. But, that's life, right? You always have people who are gonna be like that. Rude people. Nobody was screaming. I mean, like, what do you mean, what? Anyway, oh yeah, I was saying, so, yeah, definitely, I guess you could steal from the Udutans. You keep making use of your basic fundamental gambits, like steal, and, attack. And also, you're gonna get access to some new stuff, like I said, nearby merchant. But for now, I would definitely try to collect the succulent fruit. It's a good means to, just getting gil right now, because most of the areas that we were at prior to this have been, well, what, like the Leviathan, really. It was really just mostly Leviathan. We were at the Leviathan, and then prior to that, I think we were at, like, what, the Lisa Mines or something? So yeah, these things offer the succulent fruits needed that you could sell for a decent amount. So I'd recommend trying to get as many you can from this area, at least. And I think in chains, it could also help as well. Because you get orange, well, orange on like a mandragora type species. And the mandragores will appear in the game many times. In many areas. Like I said, there's different enemy types. You know, Urstrix, like the beast. You have to take a look at the bestiary you wanted to find out. But, yeah. We should go back to the West of Sandon if you want to go and get the stuff I'm talking about. Go back this way. from this way, and then go up this way. I think we'll be able to fight more of those ore endings too, I think. Yes, we can. Sucking fruits are the name of the game right now. Should be able to get rid of it pretty easy by now. The fact that we have access to poles are really, really good. I mean, we also have access to spears too, but poles are really cool because they go through the fence and they are actually blocked with resist as opposed to it. So in other words, the pole gets blocked through resist as opposed to the fence. Since this game's damage system works through 2 ways, that's, well, 3 ways, yeah, defense, resist, and evade. And magic evade, which is kind of like evade, but magic evade is only given and granted through certain kinds of specialized shields later on in the game. Otherwise, magic evade will pretty much remain 0, which means magic is almost a guarantee all the time. Unless you're invisible, but that's a terrible status to have, but yeah, I think the magic misses, but anything you do takes it off, so it's pointless. Nothing will see you. That's the great thing about Vanish, but you can't do anything while you have it on. Alright, we're gonna go down, I think. Go across this way. Back to the last area. Then we're gonna get into the tomb itself, but first we want to get the funds for all the new shit that's available. And if you had made Penelo a monk like I did, then that's a pretty good idea, because she makes a very good monk. And yeah, besides, you could always reset your jobs if you don't like them, over at Mount Blanc. I would recommend definitely fighting a few of these Oran and Mandragores in the early zones of the Fancy. The earlier zones here, like the first 2 couple of zones that you get into here is filled with Orans. And these Mandragores, like I said, will drop or be holding succulent fruit, which can be nabbed up and looted for a lot of gil. Let me go attack it. So also, like I said, we heard about level. We have a spear user as well, which is also really good. Spears are really good because of their raw damage. They're like great swords. Just like great swords, if not probably better than great swords. Maybe. It might even be, possibly, probably better than great swords. The best weapon. Spears are definitely probably the strongest weapons in the game. They just have a strong, they have a very low, they have a slow load up. Not as slow as a gun, but still kind of a long charge time. But not that bad. Especially if you increase the speed of the character, like Ash. If I can give her Amber, that would give her better speed, which would make her better all around. And she would hit even better. Watch it, let's see if it works. Probably would be helpful for her. There should be more orange down here though. And with all the succulent fruit, you'll get enough gil to get the new stuff available. Just like equipment wise. Just better equipment is definitely necessary. Let's see how much gil we have. Alright, we got 22 succulent fruits. We got, that's enough to do something with. Alright, let's go pick up some new shit. We'll get enough gil to do it. We have enough gil to do so let's go. Enough loot that is, I guess, to say. But yeah, I think Ash makes the perfect Ulan, actually. She's great. Yeah, so I'll definitely get a good amount of gil. And new bizarre goods. A wooded pole. I don't think we need that. Don't need any of this shot. Oh. What we do need is Cura! Yeah! There we go. Now, see, this is what I want. I want to get Cura because they'll get elementals. I'll have to watch out for them. Elementals come out. They're like, entities. You'll see them eventually. We're gonna run into them. Alright, now... With Cura, like I said, I go to licenses and grab Cura because we can get that. Cura and Raise now with access to that. That's a great thing to have access to. Which we should through Fran, our weakest character. The weakest link, though, ends up getting Cura and Raise. She gets other things later on, though. I think she gets, Holy, I think. She gets, oh yeah, she gets Curaja and Bravery. But I think she can also get Cura and Raise later on as well. Windbreaker would be nice for her, and Survival Vest also would be good too. But let's not jump the gun yet. First, let me see something. He could also give us Arrow as well, I think. Gravity. It's expensive, but it's good. Well, I'm even gonna need Gravity right now, but a Black Belt is also really good. Don't equip it yet, but it's good. A Leather Gorget is also not bad, but we're not really relying on too much on magic yet. Windbreaker, very helpful for this area because a lot of the enemies here use wind damage. No, one Curse. Really powerful. Alright, how about we do this? Get a couple of Windbreakers. Like one Windbreaker and one Balaclava. Because we have to get other stuff. There's still more to grab, actually. We'll have to come back for that. I'm selling all this old stuff, we don't need it. Yeah, that's a good piece of equipment. It's actually really good. Come back to the killer bow, I guess. Alright, now that we have Cura, we can actually make a gambit for that. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, once we're done, we're properly equipped. Send up the right kind of group, I guess. Maybe I'll use no, I guess Bosch, Ash, and Panal. Alright, we got the urns. Now we're gonna go this way. But we can get certain, there are certain pieces of equipment that we can get here. Yep. The only problem is we have a lack of a thief. I want to have at least one beef. But it's not really that important. No big deal. I realize it's not really a big deal. You don't always have to have a beef with it. We're all just going ham here. I'm just gonna be attacking straight up. Get nothing to going for it. We're not stealing at all right now. We're just going to town. An ancient sword for free. Well, that's amazing. What would you know, right? Alright, now we gotta fight more of these douchebags. They like to inflict slow sometimes. If you're unlucky, I guess. I figure that out. You get the gist of the game's battle system now at this point, you know? Sort of get an idea as to what you're doing. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I found it. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was like, where in the world is my guy? Where's my dinosaur unit? My G unit? Oh, yeah, okay, so, what was I saying? Yeah, so this area is, pretty cool. It doesn't offer anything much new, but it does offer some new humanoid type enemies, like I said, which are the Yensa people. These people, like, live out here. Those fish-riding weirdos. They're, like, insect-type people. They're called the Yensa people. The humanoids. Well, I consider them humanoids. They're like beastmen. So this is their territory, apparently. They've made their nest here. Declared their home. There's a lot of interesting items that you can find along the way if you take the outskirts. This is kind of considered the longer way, but there's a lot of interesting things you can get along the way, which is kind of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, along the way you can find some cool stuff that's available to you. Some equipment, new accessories and whatnot. Alright, gotta set up a gambit for this, which will have people wake up. I think we could even get new gambits. Well, I can now with the amount of gambit points, license points that we have currently. We'll take a time to unlock the rest, and then sorry, I think my microphone was too close there, guys. Well, my apologies. Yeah, I'm going to set it up. Also, maybe since we have Cura now, because Cura is a big step forward. Guess I like any. We don't have much to steal from, that's the thing. The things that they do have to steal isn't really that impressive. It's not really good. They don't really have anything that great. If we're being honest. If we're being completely honest here. Ooh, a high potion. Look at that shit, man. It's awesome. High potions are awesome. I mean, they are good to have. At least for the I mean, for a good part of the game, I'd say high potions are pretty good. They're not that bad. Not as effective as a high potion was in Final Fantasy X, but still pretty good. X potions are probably on that level. Oh, I'm gonna try to equip Valtia with though. No, black belt is good. A jade collar, that's amazingly good. And a balaclava. That's perfect. Bam, bam. Oh, that's a pretty good one. I control Balthea though. See if we can steal one again. It's gonna be hard to steal one. Is it really that hard to steal from it? I bet you can only steal a pebble from it though. Just give it a go. We got it. We're good. And we got a golden amulet. That's a pretty good item, like I said. This item will double any characters who's equipped with it. You give an ability to double their LP. Like this sort of prevents XP. The other one doubles LP. So we'll get Firefly as reducing XP to 0. Basically giving you the ability to gain 0 experience. So it's gives you the ability of XP lock. Golden Amulet on the other hand gives you the ability of double LP. Very useful even for characters in the reserve. Useful on almost anybody really. But I always try to hold on to LP, as opposed to spending it all at once like an asshole. Hold on to it and I'll use it when I need it. This place is pretty big, so you'll have to pace it out, properly. But yeah, stick with this Steel Gambit and your typical, like I said, I have Wither out, but I probably would maybe go with, maybe I might switch it. I'm thinking to go with Expose on 100% HP. And do Expo, and then this. Oftentimes people, by the charge time alone, he'll just end up using Wither alone. So you just end up using Wither anyway. He'll only end up using 1 or 2 abilities at most because of the fact that the charge time of the attack. Takes a little bit of time. So. And I would place Expose over Wither, I guess. Expose is probably one of my favorites. It's Expose. Alright, and down we go. It could go up that way too if you want. That makes the route even longer. It's as big as you want it to be. This place is huge. Like I said, it doesn't even pay to have a beef, really. For the most part, it doesn't. That's why I'm gonna probably bring Beltier and bring Baelish back out. Just seems like a better group right now. Jeez. In general, like I said. In general aspect here. The Orin is a little different, but it doesn't matter. Just kill it. Alright, I got knocked out. I gotta set a Princess Kiss up for her. To an ally Annie. For now. And Bosch is 15, so bring Beltier back out because he's still 14. Well, he can get more, actually. Let me give him another gambit slot. That's what's good about the Machinist, is they can get a lot of gambit slots early on. And unlock, also, pretty cool quickenings without any real consequence. Because with their other board, it's not going to matter. It's still being paired with the White Mage, and you can always redo it if you need to. They'll coincide. So I don't want to take them too far, but I would like to get the Potion Lord 2, would help. Which will be 35. Alright. We've done good, perfectly. We've done with immunity, I'd say. I'm down to level 15. Oh, good, everybody's like around the same level now, that's good. And the Vile Nukai Sand. Warrior 2, High Potion. Alright, let's go back down and around and this way. This place is really, really big, so I don't blame you if you do the fast forward. You might as well. No shame in it. This place is huge. And if you set your gambits up right, you should have no problems. But yeah, expose will help if you open up with that. Soften them up a bit. If we can't use slow, we can't slow them down right now, so it's the best way to go. And nothing in these chests will be guaranteed, by the way, so it's all random. There's a random chance of it being Gil or two different kinds of items. Chances can be randomized, but you could always just zone in and zone out to change the items up if you want, and the spawn rate. Change the chests. No, big device is huge. It says it's a big ass factory. Big time factory, though. Okay. You go. But again, this is going to lead into the other area, which is going to be the other Santi, Manam. It's also going to be a merchant that we'll be able to find soon. Soon enough, that is. Princess Kiss's work well. L-I-N-E. And then also, why not have potion on anybody that's in critical. So you don't go through too many of them, you know, you don't want to go through too many potions constantly. When the characters in critical, they're usually a lot more durable than they ever are, so that being the case, it will be pretty durable. Alright, so this is going to lead us straight into the Namyato. Which is connected to the Ogre Yenta. But the Namyato is like the deeper part. You know, it's like the deep Yenta. It's a lot more deeper in from the Namyato. So you can take your time, save your game. And record history, man. Record history. And all saved. Okay. Talk to the Santi Moogle. And you could ask him about a little bit more of what the hell he's talking about. Oh, what's going on here? Took him at the blood enemy or something at the Sansi. And the Yensis issue. Yeah, you'll get a berry for this, but it's just dark damage. That's about all you'll get for that. It's not terrible though. Like I said, this Escaberry does dark damage. Dark damage is sort of what this thing is weak to. Solier also does dark damage, by the way. And we got a Bogon. Good for a time mage. Or battle mage. I always said it's like an evolved version of the Archer. An evolved version of the Archer is basically a time battle mage, in my opinion. That's the way I look at it. Just like to complete an evolved version of Machinist is probably a white mage. There we go. I hate that. Dead. Parry. It is always nice with the Jade Collar, will allow you to parry. Well, that's the Jade Collar's specialty. Stealing here feels not, I don't know, it's kind of pointless. Just switching this up for him. Oh, yeah, good idea. That'll help out the out a little bit. Get him more to action here. Come straight to it. Bingo, baby. Get 44 gil. Alright. There we go, got a couple more of these assholes. We're just mainly looking out for sleep and slow here. That's a good idea. Well, you heard it at least. Most of the items you'll get from them are mainly from the drops, which are earth crystals, earth stones. But stealing from them seems to be fruitless because they either just get usually a pebble. Unless it's one of the fish. That's different. We haven't got up to that yet. Apparently not. Alright, we gotta fight this turtle. This is the first time we've ever fought an enemy like this. In fact, why not just use a quickening on it? On the Udutan Ida.
I never miss.
I don't know if we're gonna get the miss charges, but well, I guess we'll see. Let's hope. I mean, maybe. It might not. Oh, we got one. We could've got another one, but I missed it. It's hard to get like a double. I don't know how much time that would take. Guess I'll do that.
I can't wait to get home so I could bring some myself.
Hey man. Yo, right? Yo, when I'm done with this though, I'm gonna do Diablo 4. After I finish this.
Diablo 4 has been my jump off ever since I got the series extension.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna hit you up when I finish this. After I finish this game playthrough, I'm gonna be doing Diablo.
Let me show you how it's done.
Ah, you missed the time. But yo, I do hope you enjoy the playthrough though, because
Heads up.
people forgot about good games, man. It was like a great game. I remember when this first came out. It was so good. But some people didn't understand it. Then they had to re-release it. And then people started to like it later on. So it's like, you know, let people know how to like play it, I guess. Like this game could be weird. You could play it, have a good time, or you could be like, what the hell, this game makes no sense. I get it. It's like you have to put together your own team, and then they're gonna do your bit. They're gonna fight for you. And success comes through like the idea of not having to do anything and seeing it play out perfectly, not having to without intervention, because you set it up. You know what I mean? Like you set up the perfect team. It's like I did everything all on my own. Not having to do anything. It's like it's crazy. I didn't do nothing, but everything got done. It's because I set it up. This shit.
Diablo 4 should win Game of the Year for 2023. I don't see why it wouldn't. Well, to me,
Well, for sure.
Competitor for #1 spot.
Yeah, I think there's an embroidered tippet somewhere around here. But yeah, yo, that's a good point. It should. For some big reasons actually. Got some good reason it says it why it should be. Diablo 4 is mainly, I think, also because the social aspect too. It's a good MMO game, you know. That's the thing that really places it over there. I feel like it places it on the top. What places it over the top actually is of the fact that it's an MMO RPG. So yeah, I think a very strong contender. Could be higher than that maybe. Could even be like third. Nonetheless, I think it should be high up there.
Mario and Zelda shouldn't be considered for Game of the Year. That's stupid. Haven't had Nintendo since GameCube. How's it winning Game of the
Yeah, well, I agree with that actually. Yeah, Mario hasn't been good for a while. He hasn't been good since, like I said, really, Galaxy Super Mario Galaxy 2 was great, and 1 was okay, but the Galaxy 2 was really good. But other than that, there is really not much. I guess a good one to check out would be maybe 3D Land or 3D World. But yeah, Odyssey sucks. Odyssey's not really that good. So much. It's just bad. Galaxy's not that. I mean, it's alright. It's fine. It's polished. It's just not really that good. It's not as good as Like I said, Odyssey. I mean, Odyssey's not as good as Galaxy. Galaxy's a lot better. But, again, the Wii was really just not as good as it could have been overall. Galaxy was good, but that was about it. And unfortunately, they really haven't shined since Super Nintendo. That's when they were really like the big motherfuckers. But when there's SNES, Super Nintendo, which still is on to be their best.
And sarcastic undertones and dialogue ever since they were around, still even in 2023.
You know, their best system will always be the SNES, I think. That was their best system. Super Nintendo. Not the gist of it though. And you can only get the games on the Super Nintendo if you have a Super Nintendo. Or emulator, I guess. Of Super Nintendo. Everybody knows about emulators. And just get an emulator. Play some Super Nintendo. Because that is like the best Nintendo you'll get. The Super Nintendo. Trust me on that. I know that much. Best way to play Nintendo is a Super Nintendo. And that's free, kind of. It's almost on any phone, really. I guess that's too bad for Nintendo. That it's free. Unless they're working with a lot of phone companies, I don't know. Are they working with, oh, they are working with phone companies. Okay, never mind. I guess they're still getting paid.
Nintendo's best system has to be GameCube. Sure, the Zelda games and Mario games could be better than that era, yet they have the same games.
Well, I would agree. The problem is that GameCube didn't have enough RPG games on it. But GameCube was a good system, yes. Well, I mean...
Super Mario Sunshine.
Yes. Very good game. The reason why I think Super Nintendo was the best is probably because it had too many good games, too many good... I feel like Super Nintendo had, yes. I had 64, I didn't have any RPGs on it. But GameCube did. We have to have a varied selection of games, so I'm looking at it like, honestly now, I wonder, in the past,
Switch is better than 64, though, so 64 is ranked
well.
4th of best Nintendo consoles emo.
The Switch is great, but there's just no, their games. I mean, the games, you know, I said Odyssey isn't really as good as it could have been. And then also, we have Yoshi's Woolly World, but that also wasn't as good as, his first, he had another game too.
Nintendo is ranked 5th best. Game Boy original is easily worse
Yeah,
than
well,
all the consoles.
Yoshi's Yarn, some shit. But that was like, again, a DS game. And that was better than Yoshi's Woolly World. And then, like I said, I think because they had released Super Mario All-Stars, which, to be fair, has a lot of really good Mario games on it. Well, I mean, like, well, Super Mario Bros. 3 was one of the best games I've ever played. And then Super Mario Galaxy 2 is a whole other thing. That was on the Wii U, I think. I still think the SNES though is their best only because of how many parties are working with the system compared to the other systems that were out there during the time. But yeah, I think GameCube and Super Nintendo were their best systems. Had to be. They were the best systems I remember. And you have some people who love 64, but To be honest, it just didn't have any RPG games on it. It was lacking a lot of diversity. So it had to have a little bit of everything. It did have some good games on it though. Like GoldenEye, which is undeniably a great game. And 64, which is in hindsight kind of shitty, but is a good game still nonetheless. But Sunshine is better than it. So, but Super Nintendo had Super Mario World 1 and 2, and it also had all the Final Fantasy 3 on it.
At the Game Awards for Game of the Year when 2023 firstly isn't over.
And A Link to the Past also. A Link to the Past is great. But I'm gonna argue to say that Ocarina of Time was kind of like the same as A Link to the Past. Although I think A Link to the Past is still like it's the best game they've ever made.
Takes Two Game of the Year, which emo was a fun game with a +1.
Gotta go this way. Yeah, well, you should go and play A Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past if you haven't played it. That's one of the best games. And here's a merchant. This guy's Dice. He sells some crazy ass shit in the middle of a crazy ass desert. What has he got? Has he got anything that's worth buying? A winged helm. So the helm's got wings. Maybe it could fly. I doubt it. It'd be nice to see a helmet. That must be like what Hermes wears, right? I mean, don't they say Hermes got like a helmet with wings and he's got shoes with wings as well? He's got shoes with wings and a helmet with wings. Or maybe he's got shoes with wings and he's got somebody working on him, working on a hat with wings for him, or a helm, headpiece. Hermes' head. The winged helm. That's fucking funny. Well, I really don't know how much I'm gonna get here. Enough to get maybe a chopper to bust chops or a heavy lance. It's low. Decisions. I mean, oof. I don't want to get everything now in one shot, but it would be a good idea. This is useless to me now. So is this. Oh wait, I got two of these? Oh, sell one of them. I don't need that. I can pick up like Thesaurus. Can I learn that? If I could learn it, I'll get it, but Heavy Lance is just an insanely good piece of equipment. Yo, Dice. This guy Dice. He's great. He's this bald guy with a beard, and he's the best. Yo, let me get a soldier's cap too on there. Hold on, Alex. I'd be like, hook it up. What else has this guy got? Got so much good shit. If only I had the bread. Oh, I'm broke.
Diablo 4 got me back into ARPG games like Path of Exile. Titan Quest.
Yo.
TW Titan Quest is coming out with Titan Quest 2 only for new gen console.
Now we move on. I don't even know where we're going now. We're going to the next area. I think it's what's this? Okay, yeah, we're gonna fight the Garuda now. There's a few other things that you can get, so we're gonna have to go back. I don't know why they give you the option to save, but you get an option to save. But there's also the turtleneck choker that we can get. You gotta go and circle around. It's a pain in the ass. So we'll fight the Garuda, then we'll go in, but before we go in, I do want to go back and get the embroidered tippet and shit. A few good things you can grab. Ooh, look at that. So beautiful. The embroidered tippet. Then there's also, like I said, something, some other thing too that we can get. Like I said, the turtle shell choker, I think it is. It'd be so easy to kill it. Mad simple. So once we kill this bird, then we're gonna go and get the embroidered tippet and whatnot.
That are solely for new gen consoles. I'll always remember the first few years seeing few games that were confined to new gen was like fuck.
Fucking. Yeah, this thing's not gonna go down. But it's gonna go down easy. Well, it's gonna get a little. Sure is good, yeah, sure. And if you want, bring it down without clicking it, I guess. She's always getting this charge as this one over here. Like all the time. That's what I like about that. This should do it though. This is gonna take care of it. I would imagine. Should be more than enough to get rid of it. I mean. Oh, that's it. We got another one. It's like a slot machine. It really is. It's like a slot machine. Slot machine.
I must endure.
Oh, we got another one. We only have one more left. We can roll out now unless we get more mischarges. Gotta get a mischarge. And we got one. Oh, we got another one. Oh wow, I wonder how long we'll be able to get them for. Let's keep it running.
I must endure.
Okay, we got, we're done. I think he's gone though, I think he's dead. I think he's beyond screwed. In truth, if you want to get the turtleneck choker, the turtleneck choker, we're gonna have to make a detour. It's worth getting though, definitely. Here he's just so goddamn big. Gotta do one thing before the next, I guess. Or one thing before the other. Celebrate your ass off, you did great. You party your tits off now. Alright, party your tits off. They're gonna stand, act almighty, act like the best they've ever been. Alright. The point has been made clear. We get it. You guys are the best. And now the way to a magical prison opens up. And more story to come. And so, let the story be told. As the bunny girl stands there with her ass out.
The gods granted
Just
their
saying,
favor to
"Yo,
King
look at
Wraithwall,
me."
who would oversee the subjugation of a vast territory spanning from Mordalia
Oh, we
to
know.
Valendia.
Santa Claus you're talking about?
Here he forged the Galtean
She's talking about
alliance.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus.
Though he is
see?
called the
Santa
Dynasty,
Claus, he's
upon
actually...
establishing the alliance, he
he's
demonstrated
actually-
compassion for his
He's actually
people
Saint Nick.
and disdain
He's
for
an
needless
asshole.
war.
He's like a guy named...
A philosophy
he's like
passed on
Zeus.
to his successors, one
So
that
he's
would
like
bring
Zeus.
peace
He's like
and
Zeus.
prosperity for hundreds of
He's like
years to
Zeus.
follow.
With Santa Claus.
It was during
No,
this
he's
time
Santa
of
Claus.
peace
Santa
that the
Claus.
city-states of Arcadia and Rosaria, each members of
Ooh.
Wraithwall's alliance,
You mean
took
Santa
root
Claus?
and flourished.
Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus's alliance. Look at that.
left 3 relics,
Santa
signifying
Claus
descent
left
from the
3 relics
Dynast king.
that signify descent.
Of these, the
Of
Midlight
these,
shard was given to what would become House
well,
Nebradia,
I don't know, what is
and the
Santa
Dusk
Claus?
shard to my
Santa Claus's
ancestors, the founders
suit,
of Dalmasca.
his hat, his pants, his boots,
The last of
his
these
reindeers,
relics
and his
was
wife.
the Dawn shard.
Yes,
It
his
remained
wife,
hidden here, known
Mrs.
only to
Claus.
those of royal
Oh,
blood.
Rudolph. It's Rudolph.
As though the Dynast
He
king
left
foresaw the
Rudolph
very
here.
plight before us now.
So we gotta go save Rudolph.
None save
Oh
descendants
no!
of the king are suffered within.
So Rudolph
if we
is
attempt
inside.
to enter without proof of such
So we have to
There's
go
no
lineage,
guarantee we'll make it out alive.
But we gotta rescue
Vicious
Rudolph.
beasts, fiendish traps, something like
Because
that.
Rudolph is in trouble. Something like, yeah, but you gotta consider the prize.
but you must
Rudolph, the
consider the
red-nosed reindeer.
prize.
Rudolph the
The
red-nosed
Dawn shard lies
reindeer.
within,
Yeah.
and
Rudolph the
Raven's
red-nosed
treasure.
reindeer.
And there was I, thinking this was going to be hard.
Oh, but you thought you're in for a treat. In for something. Before we go any further though, I gotta go back and get this shit, man. It's important that we get it. Well, we could use a teleport stone if we want, but come back here, I guess. Alright, but to get this fucking thing, let's go down this way. We're gonna go this way. I think, yeah. One right past all this crap. Like I said, this place is pretty big, so yeah. A lot of these things are useless as fuck though. How do we get over there? Trying to think. I think we're gonna go through one of these places here. So, damn, I gotta fucking travel. What's the quickest way? Well, I mean, I got a better idea. Hold on. Go back to the tomb, and then I'm gonna teleport. Teleport back to the Western Sand real quick. We can just go back and forth, since they let us. And if they let us, then I guess we are allowed, so we'll do it. Now we'll just go right on over to the Western Sand. It'll be right in the location we need to be. And this is the way we gotta go. About over here, we gotta go far in. Way, way further in. Get rid of these guys for a little bit, right? way. You have to get all the way over here. Over there. All the way down there. It's worth it though. I get a good piece of equipment. Okay, Princess Kiss. Kiss me to starvation, or salvation. One or the other. I like the X-Blows. But now we can also hit it slow. With this weapon here. I guess that's why I got it. A heavy, I think it's a heavy spear. Which could take up their haste, maybe. Yeah, it could knock the haste off, but it might. Since they can be debuffed with slow. So yeah, the heavy lance here seems to work pretty well. And we got a windbreaker. No doubt. Get through them easy peasy. Nothing to it. Although I don't think necessarily have to go. We have to go around. Ah, we gotta go up this way and around. It's like a maze, this place. There we go. We're getting back on track. Getting back on track right here. Right now. Because again, like I said, this place is huge. Huge. But if there's one thing I want to get is the turtleneck choker. Or turtle shell choker, whatever it is. I think it's the turtle shell choker, maybe? Something like that. Very, very handy. But I'm not sure which entrance it's in. This one or the other one. It's in this ordinary cavern, I think. Well, not really. I think it has to lead out. It's weird. Listen. It leads out to a specific part. Very, very interesting. Okay. Well, get somebody to set up a Phoenix Down Gambit. Hold on. You can do it. Also get some HP. Well, this helps. And the new bow. Well, a stand is always good to have. Good color, that's not bad. Focus is good. $190 health. She will be able to use spells eventually, soon. we're in good shape. We equip her with better gear and we'll be in good shape. Hold on, let's see, what can she equip? Organ armor's alright. Let me get her some accessories. Yeah, it's called the turtle shell choker. That's what it is. Alright, this is the Zerdan, the caverns. You're gonna be introduced to. And where I'll probably end my episode here, I might. Then we'll explore the rest of this area in part 8. And then also probably take on the tomb itself. Definitely a lot to explore. A lot to look at here. Within the tombs here. Well, within the caves and the entire Sand Sea itself. It's pretty big. So I'll pick up what we can here. And then, like I said, probably going to end it here, and then we'll pick this back up in part 8, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be looking into getting the turtle shell choker and some other things. But, till then, thanks for watching. Join me in my next, official commentary guide for Final Fantasy XII in part 8. Maybe we'll cover the rest of the Sand Sea, along with grabbing the turtle shell choker and taking on the tomb of Great Ball. Till then, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it strong, and happy holidays.